Welcome to Mr. P's video podcast. Today we're going to graph linear equations. You have 4 minutes to write these down. Go. Okay, now everybody, listen up. Hopefully you're done writing by now. If you're not, listen. Finish writing. Standard form. The A and the B and the C are actual numbers. Remember that. The A, the B, and the C are actual numbers. In the point slope form, y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. The y sub 1, the m, and the x sub 1 are all numbers. In the slope-intercept form, the m and the b are numbers. In each one of these forms of a linear equation, we have an x and a y. Again, in each one of these forms, there's an x and a y. Let's highlight that. An x and a y. An x and the y. Everything that's highlighted is a variable x and y. And each one of these equations has an x and a y. They also have numbers, real numbers. If you're not done writing, please finish. When we get to 24 from last night's homework, I want you to notice something about each of these terms. We have a y, no variable. We have a y, we have no variable. This is a real strange problem because there's no x. That's a real strange problem because there is no x. So when we go to solve this, we're just going to end up solving this thing for y. To do that, we need to subtract 5y from both sides. Now this may seem strange to some and others it may not, but we can also subtract the 5 from both sides. We can do 2 steps in one here. And what we see happening is that the 5's on the left cancel and the 5y's on the right cancel. And we finish doing the math here. 6y take away 5y is y. Bring down the equal sign. And 3 take away 5 is -2. Now we've seen these kinds of problems before. But this is the first time in this chapter, really. So to graph this, since it only has y, and that's what makes it weird or strange, take a look at a graph, and where is y equal to -2? And many of you are going to go to the origin and move down 2 and put a point there and then be stumped. But don't be stumped. Just think to yourself, isn't y equal to -2 here and here? Now you have everything you need to draw in your line. And there's our line. That's the line we're going to use today. So this problem in its entirety was a little strange because there were no x's. It gave us a y-only equation, and that's about it. Moving on to 26. When we take a look at 26, of the 3 forms of a linear equation I had you write down today, we have y is equal to mx plus b. Now, that equation is useful because you should know by now that the m is the slope. Now, some kids are struggling with this being the y-intercept. I don't know why it's b, but it is. So when we identify these things, we can identify the y-intercept, or b, that's equal to a +1. Which could be written as the ordered pair when x is 0, y is 1. Now the slope is equal to this number here, the 2/3, because it's in the position of the m. Now what that means to us is when we move, we're going to move up 2 and to the right 3. So let's get our graph and review how to use the point and a slope. 1. Let's make sure to label that x and y axis. And then from there, we're going to go up 2 and to the right 3. So up 2 and to the right 3. So I went up 2 and to the right 3. Then I can plot another point. Up 2 and to the right 3. Up 2 and to the right 3. Now I have enough information to draw in my line. Which I do. So as you can see, problem number 26 didn't really involve any hardcore arithmetic or mathematics.